Hello, my friends, and wherever you are out there, I hope you're having a great day. And today, what I want to talk about is how to let go of anger and respond instead of react. And the reason I'm doing this video is because, to be honest, there's a lot of things in this world that can easily make you angry. And to be honest, especially with what's happening in this world, where what kind of anger is getting on the rise, instead of being kind to one another, you would say more and more people are getting angry. So what I want to share with you today is I'm about mindset. I'm all about higher level consciousness, not basic consciousness. Because what I want to tell you is when you come from basic consciousness, ego wants to react to anger. Ego wants to react to anger with anger. Now, what I'm talking about is I'm talking about a new way of being. I'm talking about higher level consciousness. I'm talking about when someone sends anger your way, when someone shoots anger at you, how to respond to it with high level consciousness. And see, the key word I said was respond. Because when you respond, you come from a higher level of consciousness. So that's what I want to talk about today. How to respond to anger rather than react to anger when someone throws anger at you. And I believe we need it more than ever, especially with what we're going through now. So what I want to share with you is a beautiful story I've come across. And from this story, there's a little message about how you respond to anger rather than react. So there was one day Buddha was sitting under a tree, and there was this Brahmin priest. He came to Buddha and he was very angry, and he was hurling abuse at Buddha, left, right, and center. And Buddha didn't react back to the Brahmin priest with anger because the Brahmin priest thought Buddha was going to respond back with anger. He thought Buddha was going to react back with anger. And rather, Buddha had a compassionate look on his face. And this made the Brahmin priest more angry, and he hurled more and more abuse at Buddha. And still, the look on Buddha's face still remained compassionate. And in a funny way, there was actually more love coming from Buddha's face, even though this Brahmin priest was hurling abuse at Buddha. And finally, the Brahmin priest couldn't take it anymore, and he stopped hurling abuse at Buddha. And he said, I don't understand. I've been hurling abuse at you. How come you're not angry? And Buddha said, I chose to never accept any of your abuses. And the Brahmin priest said, you heard my abuses, didn't you? And Buddha goes, I didn't need those abuses, so why would I choose to hear them? And this response from Buddha confused the Brahmin priest, and the Brahmin priest had a confused look on his face, and Buddha said, my brother, he said, imagine you give coins to someone and they don't accept the coins. Who do those coins remain with? And the Brahmin priest goes, those coins would remain with me. And Buddha goes, exactly, my brother. You came here today and you chose to hurl your abuses at me. And I chose to never accept any of your abuses. And so those abuses remained with you. And Buddha goes, do you understand now, my brother? And the Brahmin priest realized what had happened. And he was ashamed of himself. And he asked Buddha for forgiveness. All because he realized he held abuses, anger Buddha. However, the abuses remained with him, never with Buddha. Now, isn't that a beautiful story? And I use this story for a reason. And this is my message to you. Now, whenever anyone hurls anger at you, hurls abuse at you, you know, I came from a different school of thought before where I taught, you know what, if someone hurls abuse at you, you got to stand your ground. Who the hell do they think they are to show you disrespect? And I taught, you know what, when someone runs their mouth, you stand your ground and you tell them off. That was my basic consciousness thinking. However, after reading this story and a lot of work I've been doing on my mindset, I realized whenever anyone hurls abuses at you, if you don't choose to accept it, the anger doesn't come to you. It remains with them. And I think the most powerful message I can teach you, is that whenever anyone hurls abuse, always remember this. If you choose to never accept the coins will always remain with that person. So, if people hurl anger, abuse at you, realize if you choose to never accept it, the anger remains with them. And why do I say this? Because I'll tell you this, when you can learn to realize that you have the power to choose, you keep your power and you never give away your power to anyone else. Let me make this clear to you, my brothers. Whenever anyone sends anger, hate, negativity your way, it's a reflection of where they are at on their journey. It's a reflection of what is within them. It's a reflection of them maybe going through something painful, maybe going through something negative, maybe going through something that they don't know how to handle. So whenever people are going through tough times or something they can't handle, they will attempt to take it out on you. So always remember, whenever anyone gets angry at you, it isn't because of you. It's a reflection of them. It's a reflection of where they are at in their life. It's a reflection of where they are at on their journey. And all they want to do is chuck it at you. Now, my question to you is this. When they chuck it at you, are you going to accept the coins or not? Because your inner peace, your calmness of mind is yours. And in today's day and age, you've got to be like a bouncer. You've got to protect your inner calmness and peace of mind. And you've got to choose what you accept and choose what you don't accept. Because this is what I've learned is the biggest strength of a wise person. They never respond to anything that makes them angry. So, if you react to someone's anger, you are giving your power away to them. You are giving them the remote control to your mind. And you're saying, you know what, buddy? Press the buttons anytime you want because you get into me. You give your power away when you react. When you respond, you are saying, buddy, I am never giving my power away. And I am never choosing to be offended just because of something you believe. See, there's a power to respond. You protect your power. You protect your energy. And then that person can't play with your mind. Because when you give away the power of your mind, your energy, you're giving them the remote control to play with your emotions. And they can hit it anytime you want. So, when someone sends anger or hate or negativity your way, always remember this. You have a choice, what you choose to accept and what you don't accept. And if they send it your way, always remember this. If you choose to never accept it, those abuses will remain with them. And you are also demonstrating a great deal of power because it takes strength to never respond. However, anybody can react. And always remember this, whenever anybody attempts to say anything to you, always ask yourself these questions. What they're saying, is it the truth? You'll often find nobody knows your truth except you, because no one knows you except you. So, first thing, it isn't the truth. Secondly, does anybody know me better than I know myself? And this is the honest truth, guys. No one knows you better than you. So if someone's saying something and they don't know you and they're only speaking from their own perception, their own projection of reality, how come you're choosing to let them offend you when you know yourself better than they know you? And ask yourself this, what they're saying, is it going to help me get to where I intend to go? Or is it not? So, always ask yourself those questions. Is it truth or lies? Does that person know me better than I know myself? No, they don't. So why am I choosing to let them get to me? Always remember this, my friends. No one has the power to make you feel a certain way except you. And the only way that person can make you feel a certain way is if you let them make you feel that way. And the way you let them make you feel that way is if you choose to accept the coins, if you choose to accept their abuses. So, my question to you is this. When someone hurls anger, negativity, hate your way, are you going to be like Buddha and choose to never accept abuses? Or are you going to be like the Brahmin priests and let the abuses remain with you? Now, what choice are you going to make? And always remember this as well. In my Mindset Mentoring Program, if you're wondering, Chris, I want to know more. I want to deal with this anger in more detail. I will teach you in my Mindset Mentoring Program how to transcend your mindset, how to go to a higher level consciousness instead of basic consciousness. Because I'll tell you this, right now, where we're at, we need mindset more than ever. And if you want to know why am I wanting to do this with everything going on, because I want to help you. I've been at the lowest of lows, and I know what it's like to be at rock bottom and be down and hurting. And so I've developed this mindset mentoring program because I want to help you connect with your truth. I want to help you connect with your music, your purpose, what you've been put on this earth to be. Now always remember this. You haven't been put on this earth by accident. You've been put on this earth because there's something you can do that nobody else can do. You are a gift wrapped up in a present, just waiting to be unwrapped. So, if you say, Chris, I really want to share with the world my truth, my calling, then send me a PM and I'll be more than happy to help you. All I want to do is help you, my friends. So just send me a message. So I hope you really liked this video, and I hope now you have an idea how to respond rather than react to anger. And always remember this, if there's anything you liked, like, follow, and share my Facebook business page. Or if you want me to help you on your journey, send me a PM and I'll be more than happy to connect with you. Always remember, you are a gift to the world and you have something special that nobody else can do. Thank you for watching. Namaste.